Greetings, friends. Welcome back to Now You Know. You're about to learn anything about everything. I'm your host, Alexander Schnotterly, and if you couldn't tell already, we kind of left paper around here at Now You Know. So in honor of our style, we decided to take a look at the origins of folding paper, otherwise known as origami.
Poisson d'Avril combination is in 1 3x
Potato starch and sodium nitrate. The origins of origami originate from Japan and are deeply connected to the Heian period. Although the exact beginnings of origami are a bit shrouded, we do know that origami was a pastime for the more privileged and elite. Paper was difficult to come by at the time, so people were more intentional with how it was used. People would fold paper and create works of art that would be used for larger gatherings, like weddings and religious ceremonies, usually symbolizing different animals, objects, or concepts, and used as decorative elements at homes or temples. Once paper started to become more accessible, it became a relaxing and focused activity for the mind. And once the rest of the world adopted these practices, we started to see artists add their signature flair to these pieces, while still respecting the art form as a whole. But one artist in particular has to be Akira Yoshizawa, otherwise known as the father of modern origami. But I'll let my intern take it from here as I try to actually figure this thing out. You can take it from here, Porter.
Much appreciated, Al. You can leave it to me. So just who was Akira Yoshizawa, otherwise known as the Grandmaster of Origami? Well, it all started in 1910's Japan, where a young Akira would fold origami to pass the time on the dairy farm his family owned. When he was just 13, he got a job in a factory to help support his family, putting his hobby up on the shelf. However, this job would soon unfold into a greater passion as he was promoted to a technical craftsman. It was his job to teach the new hires geometry, so he utilized origami in order to demonstrate geometric principles. In 1937, at the age of 24, Akira left the factory to pursue his passion of origami full-time, and it was not an easy life. He lived in absolute poverty for the next 20 years, making ends meet by selling a fermented seaweed condiment. During World War II, Akira Yoshizawa worked as a medic, where he used origami to cheer up patients he oversaw. In 1944, his creative work was published in a book known as Origami Shuko. However, it took until 1952 for his skill to finally be recognized, as his work was featured in the January edition of Asahi Graph, a popular magazine in which his work showcased the 12 Chinese zodiac animals. From there, his career continued to soar, being featured in magazines and art exhibits, eventually including the Louvre in 1998. Two of his biggest contributions to the world of origami are the techniques he pioneered, that being the Yoshizawa Randlet system and wet folding. Yoshizawa Randlet system is a diagram system in which each step of the origami fold is displayed, making the art form much easier to follow and do yourself. His other technique, wet folding, is the use of water to slightly dampen the paper, making it much easier to manipulate, giving the thicker paper used a smoother look, making it stand out against the typically rigid look of dry paper origami. To bring his art and techniques to the masses, Akira published a total of 7 books between the years of 1954 and 1996, allowing new generations of people to share in the art of origami. Akira Yoshizawa passed away in 2005 on his 94th birthday, but he survived through his incredible art-defining legacy, as he will always be known as the master of folded wonders.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the Birdhouse. Today I am joined with the one, the only, Tyrell. How are you feeling to be on this segment?
I'm so hyped to finally actually be on the Birdhouse.
Right? You've been behind the scenes for so long, like it's about time.
It's a new era.
It is such a new era. Okay, so tell me, what in the world are we doing today?
Figures, objects, animals, things like that are key to origami, so we're going to be learning those today.
So next up, we're going to be making an origami frog.
No way!
Yes.
I'm literally wearing green for the occasion.
This is perfect. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to fold it hot dog style.
Perfect.
I'm just going to try and get it lined up the best we can with that. Okay? Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some valley folds where we bring in those corners and we bring them back in, right? But we're gonna do them on both sides. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold it all the way to this end over here. Okay?
Perfect.
And then once we do that, we're gonna fold it back out and we're gonna fold it all the way here, and you can kind of see that your margins are actually gonna be lined up because you've already made that fold.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's an idea in origami that you're like constantly telling a story with each fold that you have. And in some way, it's like the creases that you're making kind of tell you where you've been.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
So now we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna do it on the other side as well.
Perfect.
So now that we have these, you can kind of see that we have a bit of a kind of diamond triangle type of thing going on here.
Perfect.
So what we can do now is, now that these are all out, this is a little bit challenging, okay? But we're going to be doing a water fold.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's when we take our fingers specifically and place them underneath the paper.
Cool.
And we're gonna kind of fold these triangles in like this.
Oh.
Okay, and when we push these in, we can kind of push down and we can kind of make a little triangle like that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, kind of like that. And then now it's a little thing like, okay. So we're gonna do that on the other side as well.
Perfect. How long did it take you to learn how to do the frog?
I will be completely honest. So I learned it when I was very young as well with my mom, and then I had forgotten it. But when I knew that we were doing this today, it maybe took me, willing to say 10 minutes.
Really?
In all honesty, in just a YouTube video, honestly.
Nice.
A lot of this stuff, a lot of these kind of works with your hands and fingers and things like that can be muscle memory, and it's just kind of, it kind of sticks with you, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So now that we have our little diamond thing going on here and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and keep it on this side, and we're gonna make valley folds by going in with the corner, and we're gonna match it up with the top area of your previous fold.
Perfect. To all four sides?
And we're gonna do it to all four sides as well, yes. The frog itself stays pretty symmetrical throughout a good amount of the process of it. So you kind of see, like, kind of folds up like that.
Yes. Yes.
There you go, there you go.
Oh boy.
So now that we have this, we're gonna go ahead and take these and we're gonna make a double valley fold with them. So we're gonna take them, and we're gonna peel it back, each one of the folds specifically, to kind of give you a look kind of like that. You see, it kind of hangs out.
Nice. I'm starting to see a frog come to life slowly but surely.
So that now, when we flip him over,
Perfect.
he has little feet. Like you can kind of pat him and pop him
Wow,
up.
okay.
Yeah, see, we in the process,
Yup.
right? So up next, now that he's sitting like this, we're gonna press him down pretty flat.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna make sure all those folds are really in there, okay? And we're gonna take it up where the feet are. So, and we're gonna fold it up here, but make sure that it's where your feet are specifically placed.
Okay.
So, yeah, that side perfect, yes. And you're gonna just fold it up about as high as it possibly can. You're gonna feel that crease kind of in there.
Okay.
Okay? So now that we have this, we're going to take our corners here and we're just gonna fold them in like this.
Whoa.
Yeah, these are called mountain folds, when they kind of pull into the side but not all the way.
Okay.
And you're gonna see that there's gonna be a bit of a corner here that allows for a bit more of the shape of a head to kind of be merged in there. And we're gonna fold it again to kind of get the other end. So
Okay.
it looks a little more like that. You kind of
So
see?
it overlaps, right?
Yeah, well, it's
Okay.
gonna overlap a little bit. Sometimes it can be perfect, sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay, right? And we can have a
Awesome.
little thing like that. So now we're really starting to see the frog, right? So now we have the structure of the frog, we're just gonna add his feet. So we're gonna take this, and we're actually going to flip him back upside down, okay? And you're gonna see that we can kind of see the middle of the frog's
Yes.
area right there, right?
Yes.
We're gonna take the back of the frog, and we're gonna fold him back, and we're gonna match him up with his legs. So you see the little legs are gonna kind of match up
Yup.
together,
I see it.
okay? And then we're gonna hit that fold right there on it,
Okay.
like fully right there.
Got it.
And then we're going to do a reverse mountain fold. We're gonna take it, and we're going to fold it back up.
Cool. Whoa.
And we're really gonna get his feet to really get smushed in there,
There we go.
okay? And now, when you drop him, he's a little frog.
Frog! That's so cool! And he can even jump.
He can.
That is awesome. Tyrell, that was so simple.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, well thank you so much for teaching me how to make origami.
Man, of course,
I want to
okay?
start taking lessons now. This is so fun. Well, thank you so much, Tyrell, and we will see you guys next time at the Birdhouse. Bye.
In today's episode, we looked at the world of origami. We looked at the origins of folded paper, and Porter taught us about the father of modern origami. And Katie got a chance to try making some origami of her own. So if you didn't know much about origami, I guess now you know. Thank you for watching this paper-tastic episode. I'm gonna try and finish this. No promises though. Let's see. I think it's done.